Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and today I'm here with a good friend of mine, Saul Rosenberg84, for another one of our angry rants. So, Saul, what do you want to rant about today?
Well, today we're going to talk about Nostradamus, the silly, fat French fuck who made up a bunch of silly prophecies, and a bunch of neckbeards in this day and age seem to think they're actually accurate.
I can't remember the name of the main neckbeard, but he is quite an interesting character. He likes to reverse names, substitute letters, and he can redo his prophecies over and over and over again.
You should also mention the fact that this dude is like the king fucking neckbeard. He walks around wearing like blue robes, and he's got like the Nostradamus beard going. He's like channeling the Nostradamus powers. I swear.
he has the best quote ever. I just watched a film about Nostradamus, and he goes, "Nostradamus wrote his quatrains, and they can keep the simpletons busy forever. But if you really look into it, then the real geniuses can find the real facts." And I was like, you're right. He can keep the simpletons busy forever.
That was part of the dude's original plan.
That's right.
I just saw a bunch of silly shit and idiots in 2,000 years or so. And just not even that long. A couple hundred years will pick up on this and have fun with it. It's like the Mayans with their calendar. They're the ultimate trolls. They didn't even see it coming.
Well, that's the thing which really got to me about this documentary, is it was all about how Nostradamus foresaw 2012.
Oh,
and
God.
Well, they didn't even have any Mayans on there.
They ever talk to the Mayans? So, like, just go down there like, oh, okay, so is this whole prophecy thing true? Is the world going to end? And they're like, no, it's a fucking calendar change. It's December going to January, you idiots. It just sounds like some white person got all fucking scared when he saw the calendar was going to change, came back home, we're going to die! And Hollywood thought it was a good thing to make money off of.
They also had this really weird thing where they had this rogue scholar talking about... I love that term,
rogue scholar. Does he know archery? Does he sneak around in shadows and steal precious gems? Is that a rogue scholar?
It's one of those guys who they won't let him into universities because he speaks the truth. Because he's too much of an asshole, or he diddles kids or something.
I prefer my version, to be honest.
Anyways, he was basically saying, well,
was he sucking dicks at the time?
Well, that's part of the Rogue Scholar creed. Oh, yeah. Anyways, he was basically like masturbation porn and destruction. I don't get this, where they're like, oh, there's going to be death and destruction, and our crops are going to fail, and oh, but don't worry, I'll survive. Dude, you're fucking fat, retarded. You're in no position to have any kind of say in any kind of important decision. So, what the fuck makes you think you're going to survive this?
I guess his plan is to just flee the cities and go live in the country and become a bear's bitch and hope it protects him. That's his only hope.
The Joe Rogan theory: just live in a cave. Clink him in the cave. Get him, bear! Get him, bear!
Pretty much.
That's right, Nostradamus. So, do you want to make a Nostradamus quatrain?
Well, Nostradamus' quatrains are pretty much ambiguous as hell. Like, the one I always remember that was always brought up was the one from, like, 9/11, where there's, like, a city of, what was it? The new city will fall, and there'll be a cauldron of smoke or pain or poison or something. Cauldron of poison descends upon the new city. And it's all this ambiguous crap, like, that's New York City, of course! It's not like the motherfucking tower.
But then again, like in his earlier books, he refers to the new city as Naples.
Yeah, he does. Yeah, that's conveniently ignored. Indeed, of course.
Also from the film, they also had the great neckbeard himself say, if we look on the longitudinal line 480, that's where all the grain's made. So when the great sun goes on this longitudinal line, there'll be no more grain.
Yeah, you know what you can also do? You can also look at Jack and the Beanstalk and go, see, Jack is actually Obama, and the beanstalk is our industry. You see, he's trying to set up a fake beanstalk industry to go up to the top to take down our deal, which is the castle. He could do this with anything. It's that, like, people just don't get this. Like, it's the same people who, like, read the Bible, look at all these stuff inside the Bible. Dude, look, the Quran totally has scientific stuff in it. It's all the same shit. You're seeing what you want to see.
Now, if Nostradamus really wanted to impress me, he would have said, 2005... there's going to be a basketball game. During the basketball game, someone's going to score 50 points. Okay?
Well, yeah, why wouldn't he know future terms? That's the perfect way to confuse people. Insert future terms that no one has any idea what the fuck it is.
If this guy could supposedly, I don't know how the fuck he does it. Goes to sleep.
Just write like, I don't know, transistor somewhere in there. The transistor will rule. People be like, what the fuck is the transistor? And they'll imagine it's like fucking Skeletor coming down, firing lightning bolts. You confuse people, and then there's someone to come up with the acronym later who's never heard of Nostradamus because he's such like a little-known guy in the future, and they'll be like, holy shit, he was right. Oh my god, he actually knew. It's not really that hard to hide this stuff. I don't know why people have a difficulty with this.
So we're going to get, just to re-summarize our point, Nostradamus, you suck, but he's actually a genius. I'm not going to lie. He had these open little quatrains, apply to anyone, anytime, any place, throughout our history. The real problem is his neckbeard followers.
So basically he was the first guy to come up with the whole astrology thing, where just make up generalized shit and people think it applies to them?
No, I think it was always like that, but he just perfected it.
Well, in terms of society.
Like the soothsayers and stuff.
Yeah, it's basically the same talent.
You know, should we have a battle tomorrow?
Yep.
Yeah! We shall battle!
And Zeus is totally on your side.
Alright, so that's enough of a rant for today. Thanks a lot for watching, and we'll see you later. Bye-bye.
Cheers.